And welcome back to Discount Ass Kicking.
Discount ass kicking?
Just stringing crap together here and hoping it works.
Apparently.
I'm tired, leave me alone.
Nope.
Alright, so while we were in the off-season, Sora was off getting performance-enhancing accessories.
And levels.
And levels.
We now have Lucky Strike on everybody.
Oh, yes.
And Donald and Goofy fell into the abyss. And there goes the Wyvern with...
Oh, well.
There's a solution.
Squish him into the ground?
Yes. Only when he's above ground that I can reach. And only when it's funny.
You mean you could have got out of those cuffs at any time you wanted?
Make sure to smash pot.
Wreck pot.
In this case you do. Gives you some good stuff. Did I open that treasure chest? Yeah, I did. There's a treasure chest over there.
That has been opened.
Yes.
There was a chest here. It's gone now.
Oh no! What goes in them? I don't know.
Sorry, you're not going to put your dick in there, are you?
I now understand the brilliance of this plan because you see, if it was just any old regular locked door, Sora could have just gotten through with Alohomora. I mean... Wingardium Leviosa? Nope, that's...
That is one ginormous book.
That it is. Encyclopedic.
Of course, the book is actually quite short because all they did was use large print text.
They don't know that.
Just keep spinning.
That's really all these are. Any of them are just spin them until you actually get it to land on the chest. They're all predetermined for how many times you have to do it.
Oh my lord.
It's really, once again, this is one of those dumb design things where it's just, why did you even do this?
Yeah. Hey, treasure chest.
Elixir.
I don't know why I drink those elixirs.
Because they're delicious.
Up, up.
No, not again. Spin.
Spin me right round, baby.
Right round like a record, baby. Let it rip.
Oh god. No, no more baby. Oh, no more
Beyblade?
Blah, 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 blah. No more.
Bibba bobble boom. Bubble boom.
Babu?
What did I can't remember what gibberish he was saying now.
For which one?
For Guardians of the Galaxy, when he kept interrupting that guy.
Oh, I can't remember now.
Oh, that's what we want. Hey, Sora. Sora.
Not quite.
Yeah, I think so.
And Sora puts it into his pants of holding.
Yep. T-block.
Reverse squiggly.
Spin, I say.
It really is like, why you make us do this?
It's obnoxious.
It really is. Why are we doing this?
Like, I can understand if you have, like, a thing where they're all interconnected and you have to puzzle out the correct spins for each of them, which, once again, I feel like that's actually what this was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of Hollow Bastion reeks of a puzzle.
This was the last place you were building and you just, like, completely lost it.
Yeah. Like, it really just, it smacks of that final dungeon, lots of cool puzzles that you have to solve, like... Ooh! Made it. Oh! Made it. Apparently, I was just reading up on some of it today. Even though there wasn't really much actual platforming in Cage 2, apparently in Final Mix Plus, the level 99 dungeon in the game that got added, it has some of the best platforming in the entire series.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I'm pretty interested to see how that's going to turn out. Also, all North American Cage fans rage in unison with me at them probably not bringing over the
Oh, you missed a book there, bro.
Oh, I was wondering where that was. The that collector's set. Tion.
Well, we don't. Well, have we confirmed that we're not going to get that collector's set?
We haven't confirmed it, but let's look at Square's track record.
That's true.
I mean, I hate to be a party pooper, but kind of the case usually for them.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh god, that actually almost sounds like the Google sound. God, that app is terrible. People should feel terrible for using it.
Which one?
The Google app. The one that isn't it that Google app that makes that stupid whistle notification sound?
That's a Twitter app.
Oh, it's a Twitter app. Okay. It's still stupid.
I didn't say it wasn't.
They're still dumb. Saleg. You go over here. Boop. Boop. I need to watch season 2 of that finally.
Oh, it's awesome.
Boink.
That's why where the hell that last one is.
That one is actually on top of the bookshelf, if I remember right. Nope. Okay. Probably. Oh yeah, because that one opens up when I get the end book. It's probably in one of the ones that we readjusted. Yep. There we go.
Nope, can't jump that high.
I can jump this high though. Don't tell me how high I can jump in Cage too. I get double jump. Bitch.
Well, Kratos gets a double jump too, but you don't see him bragging about it.
I get a double high jump with glide. Yeah. And you make
Winds of Icarus, bitch.
And you make airplane sounds when you use it.
I do. I can't help it. Mostly because, especially when you're like final forming, you're like dual twirling keyblades as you go.
Oops. Oh, I forgot that they actually let you do that. They let you fuck it up just for this one to be trolls.
I fucked up.
There we go. But the game doesn't actually let you select which one anyway, so there was really no point in that again.
Yeah, this seems to be a bad trend with this game at this point.
Well, it's just this area. Like, this entire area should have been a much better puzzle-based section, but it wasn't.
Yeah. Now that said, it's still better than fucking Wonderland, but...
Yeah, but at least Wonderland was complete puzzles. That's the thing. And the entire complete puzzles were very much Wonderland related. Also, to get these chests...
Biz?
Now why I really hate this area.
Going through the lifts?
Going through the lifts.
All the lifts.
Especially this one in particular. You go through this entire cutscene to get a chest, and then the only way back down is, you guessed it, with the same lift.
And the same cutscene.
You can't even pause it, so I guess on the upside you could go take a piss or something. Oh yes, and then you have to take this one again for when you can rotate that junction. How's your head?
Fine. It's doing alright.
No, it's not. Don't lie to me. Swear to me.
Force.
Yeah, I have that round square. Oops, Daisy. All for Osmos. Yeah. Yeah. they won't let me through. And suffice to say, actually, in the case of that Osmos, I mean, it's kind of nice to have, but it's not a necessity unless you're really going for 100% dummy missions.
And if you're a completionist.
And if you're a completionist. I'm sorry, folks. This is the most boring part of this area.
It really is tedious.
Alright.
Oh, pardon me. All that for what? For one lousy chest.
With one lousy part that we're not even gonna use.
Why did we go for that again?
I forgot it was Osmos.
Oh. Well, there you have it, folks.
Because I know one of those chests is one that we actually wanted to get, as I recall. So. Oh, yes. All the different tests. Bloop. That one says, show me your strength, if you actually examine it. Over. Oh. Actually,
Yeah?
if I do this...
Fire! Fire! Thunder! See ya! Fire!
Oh, I do have one more.
Fire!
Oh,
See ya!
there we go.
Huzzah!
Hooray! Way!
Oh.
Yep, Trinity Charge, our last one. Sploosh. Actually, what does that leave anyways? I went and got the last of the Trinities. A couple of blues and one Trinity ladder somewhere. Oh yes, and if you folks were missing, if you were missing some Dalmatians before, they have moved a few of them to White Trinity marks, so sadly, you'll have to find a final mix guide to stay properly updated on all that, not just the regular KH1 guide. That said, you could use the KH1 guides for most other things.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's too much that's really that different.
There's enough, though.
And fountain.
Yep. And we're all done here.
And now it's arts and crafts time.
Oh. Plonk. Plonk.
Really, guys, just like one click, we could be done with this.
Plonk. Well, you have to remember you could actually examine that normally and put each piece in individually, so.
Yeah.
But I know, technically there could be a trigger that just does that.
A Mega Man trigger.
Why?
I will hurt you.
It was mine.
Know
And
this. The heart
Rito
that is
is going through
strong
denial.
and true shall win the Keyblade.
What? You're saying my heart's weaker than his?
For that instant it was. However, you can become stronger.
No, you can't.
You showed no fear in stepping through the door to darkness. It held no terror for you. Plunged
Just because you're
deeper
not
into the
afraid of something
darkness,
doesn't mean that you're strong.
and your heart will grow
But it does mean
even
that you're
stronger.
stupid.
Yep.
What should I do?
It's really quite simple.
Kill Sora!
It's quite simple, really. I desire all humanity to bow before
And
me.
your heart,
Oh
your
god, that
being
frickin'
become
sequence for
darkness
Vanguard
itself.
Bandits.
That's another game I would love to do. I'll have to see if I can try streaming that one sometime, because that is a fun game.
Oh yeah, that's up on PSN now, isn't it?
Yep. That's a very fun SRPG. So interestingly enough, if you get past Hollow Bastion first and then go to go to Monstro, like, oops, I forgot that's gravity. If you manage to do that, then Riku actually doesn't say a word throughout all of the cutscenes there, and Sora will say you're not Riku. Yeah. Just a little thing, but, you know, sometimes it's the little things.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we do want to do the lower level first.
Alright. Well,
Or they were both to treasures, and then it's actually going forwards. That's the correct way, but...
we'll find out soon enough after another elevator cutscene.
Well, these ones aren't so bad. This I'm okay with.
Thunder.
As the magic phone begins.
Oh, this is one of the waterway areas. Which...
Force.
Also, the other thing I had read up that I forgot about is what also happens to enemies' resistances when you get past, oh, finally got these guys. When you finish Hollow Bastion the first time, all enemies get their gravity-based attack resistances bumped up. And there's a few different attacks that do that. Also, the gravity finisher scales up with strength and not magic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So no good for us.
So some interesting ones are like a level 5 Symbol Roar, so if you fully charge it, actually deals out gravity-based damage.
Huh.
Yeah. Oh,
I got another battery. Another controller charged up.
yeah.
Force. Force.
Thank you. Finally get no. There we go.
Got him that time. Donald's not looking too hot though.
Donald looks hot.
Not that kind.
Just making sure. Okay. Boink. And then we can open up the shortcut to the waterway.
Huzzah!
Oh, dang it. Dang it.
To my fungeon?
It's a dungeon, but fun.
Yep.
Oh, fuck these guys. I already got the Trinity here earlier, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Goodbye. They are not worth the 96 points that they give me at this point in the game. Now, they might have been worth trying to farm mystery moves off of, but fuck it. These guys, on the other hand, they drop bright crystals. Bright crystals.
See ya.
They also squish real nice.
That they do.
Force.
Sadly, the wizards are very resistant to gravity, but still does a good chunk of damage to them.
I just like watching the other one squish when it does damage, or real damage to it.
Yeah. Donald gets his ass kicked again.
This is what happens when you min-max.
Me, a min-maxer? No. God, I really wish this counterattack. This is actually a really good spot.
Thunder. Thunder.
Oh, there's Power Crystal. I was hoping to time that so he'd actually dive into it, but alas.
Oh well. Alas, alack, and the woe.
Yep.
Oh! Oh! Nerf!
Here.
Let's just put old Faithful back on there. There's actually a really fun way to cheese Maleficent in one of the fights.
Oh yeah?
If I can show it off properly, it'll be entertaining.
Are we gonna AI loop her?
Not necessarily that, no.
Force.
To upper level. This one's a short ride? Yes. Boink. And a gravity chest if I remember right. And I
See
do.
ya.
Tink tink.
That's not so bad.
Ori Calcom. Okay. That's to the entrance hall. We want to go move onwards, though. Onwards with life. The castle gates. A lot of this area really sucks, too, with these guys, because if you're not careful, especially when you're trying to use gravity on them, well, first off, they'll dive out of the way, but you could also accidentally kill them while they're over pits, and then you'll kind of be missing out on the rare drops.
And that just sucks.
It does. It's kind of depressing. You can also fall
Case in
off.
point, Donald fucks you over.
Yeah. But that worked out.
Yep.
Gonna keep that there for convenience.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look, treasure.
Yep. So we grab this one. And we just do a nice glide on over here. This one. For some calci.
Some calci.
For calcinator.
Calcifer?
Calcifer.
And everybody who's watched Howl's Moving Castle is groaning in the background.
Make this nice beauty.
Activate it.
You really don't need to use it. Once again, this is like I guess they were anticipating people to potentially not have glide somehow, even though you have to do Neverland to continue the story. But hey,
See ya.
who cares? Oban says me. Or Dalmatians. I think that leaves us with a chest left, folks. Just one more chest. Okay. Ah, the big elevator ride.
Uh-oh. No. No more elevators.
So, do that for Sora really quick. And hey, we have shit tons of cottages. On a magic carpet ride. There's also a lot of silence in this episode because there's not much to talk about in Hollow Bastion.
There really isn't. It's just elevator rides and, okay, here's more crap to get, and it's just a really big place as we take forever to get anywhere.
Basically. Oh, thank you. Needed that shiny crystal. I said, le ding. You can also see how fast Sora's glide goes in comparison to the elevator.
The slow, agonizingly, painfully long elevator ride.
The jolly, candy-like button! And away! Ah,
Yay! We got like one left for that now?
ooh, that was Mega Elixir. And 2 cottages. I'll take it.
Do we have performance-enhancing items to use?
I just use up the AP up.
Okay.
We've got a Trinity ladder left and a Trinity jump, and I think we're missing those from other worlds.
Yeah.
I think.
Sundaga.
Some dagger?
Some dagger. As silly as it is, I miss back when Final Fantasy...
Thunder 2, Thunder 3.
Yeah.
It's funny, I know exactly what you're going to talk about. Although at the same time, it was kind of neat when they decided to do like stronger versions of the spells, and then like area weak, strong, and weak, medium, and strong versions. Like when they did, I actually liked FF12's one where they were like Cure, Curasa, Curaja, Curaga. Like it was interesting to actually have those various effects.
It was to a point, but at the same time, I don't know, it just bugged me. But then again, I'm pedantic like that.
I was going to say, it bugged you because it was old school, but it was actually really good. It was a really good way of balancing from a development standpoint.
Try to put the word good in Final Fantasy XII just feels icky to me.
There's a lot of good stuff in Final Fantasy XII. It just doesn't begin with the letter V, A, and N.
or the single player MMO mechanics.
I was actually okay with most of
Hated
that.
that. Hated that so much.
I was able to deal with that part. Honestly, what disappointed me the most with 12 was the potential it had that just went totally unused. And apparently got a lot of that potential got visited in the version we never got and probably will never get.
There we go.
Once again, a tribute to Square's track record. I mean, look at what happened with Final Fantasy Type O when they said we were going to be getting it.
Yeah. Well, I still love with frickin' Bravely Default coming out. They're like, oh, you guys want this?
Well, and then they were like, oh yeah, now you guys are going to get the HD remaster of Type O. And now that just fell off the map.
What?
Apparently.
When did that happen? That just got like confirmed only a few months ago.
Yeah, apparently there's just been nothing hide nor hair of it ever since. I had heard something to the tune that it was just might not be happening anymore.
Because I mean, like I know they were going to the level that they were going to be that they had like put the kibosh on the dude doing the fan translation.
Oh, maybe that was what was going on.
Yeah, because it was the fan translation suddenly got a rushed release that like just got punted out the window.
Oh, okay.
And
maybe that's what I was hearing about.
I think that's what you were hearing about because Typo was like 100% on track now at this point. Because when the fan translation was going on, Square hadn't said anything about it until they turned around and decided they were going to do the HD re-release, and then they contacted the guy who was doing the fan translation, who was heading up the fan translation project. Basically, we asked him to like not do it, and then there was a couple of I think they got to sign a non-disclosure agreement as well.
Oh, okay.
And then a little while afterwards, they announced the HD re-release, and then out of nowhere, even though the fan translation wasn't ready by all accounts, he just like shoehorns the release out like, yep, we're doing this right now, and just throws it up online, and that was it.
So wait, he just totally went against his signed agreement when Square was actually doing something for the fans?
Yeah.
What a cunt. I'm sorry for the language, folks, but
he really did not behave in a professional manner.
like, I mean, this is why, like, yeah, the legal section of any company is going to be douchey and stuff, but this is exactly why companies don't have that trust. And I mean, yes, to a degree we owe respect to those companies because they made this shit. It's their intellectual property. It's the same thing for the everyday man. I'm sorry, they have the same rights as us.
Yeah.
And sticking it to the man isn't always the best choice.
When you squeeze the nobility, it's the peasants that feel the pinch.
It's actually kind of true.
It is.
I mean, look at what happens whenever we try to do anything to companies nowadays.
Yeah.
Boink. Ah, shit, I actually didn't want to do that.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh, go up first?
We actually want to leave that up. Or, can I check what was back there? I can't recall. Maybe. Okay, yeah, I think I know. Can I?
I don't
Probably
think you can.
can't fit down there now. We'll grab the treasure though. Great.
Stop! Thunder! Here! Thunder!
Should be good.
Just spam the shit out of them,
See that? No fucks given.
huh? Yeah.
I'm gonna make this a bit less annoying too. Oops, come on. Let's take off E+ for now.
Oh, you had Encounter Plus on?
Yeah. So enemies were spawning in at that higher rate.
Yeah.
Or rather, they were just spawning in after one-room transitions.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I did want to come up here first. Dang it.
Always something.
Bam! Boom! Headshot! Mega Elixir. And this is for... yes.
Now we have to take that other elevator again.
For a magic carpet ride.
Oh boy.
A whole new world.
Ah, no, we're past that world.
No, we're not. We are never past that world. Never. Incidentally, you folks don't have to do this. You can actually go through that doorway afterwards if you're basically done with the area.
Force.
But this one's easy to get to. Tap, tap. The Royal Crown. Actually, that's a decent piece of equipment. Might not be better than the crafted stuff I've been doing. Ah, that is a Donald piece of equipment. Yep, that is most definitely a Donald piece of equipment.
Doland piece?
A Doland.
It's just funny seeing Donald with less MP than Sora.
What happens when you make the MP builds?
For the last time, we did not order any giant trampolines.
Oh god, that movie.
It's funny how underappreciated it was initially.
Yeah.
And then since that time, it's exploded into this cult following because of everybody that's turned around and watched and been like, oh crap, this is amazing.
Yup. Started some of those cults.
Yep.
See ya.
I will happily espouse the majesty of Emperor's New Groove.
But we're never gonna see it in a Kingdom Hearts game. I highly doubt it, at least.
Well, it's got a better chance of it than Treasure Planet, as we've mentioned.
Sadly. And Atlantis.
And Atlantis.
I mean,
Atlantis.
it's like these last vestiges of your like really great movies, and you're not even paying attention to them for like some of your most awesome material.
Well, really great movies as far as we're concerned. As far as Disney's concerned, it was neither a fiscal nor critical success.
Yep.
And I'm still trying to figure out why.
I actually really love to I love to point out Atlantis when people say the whole Disney princesses aren't ever really well developed characters.
Yeah.
It's like, excuse me, did you watch?
Pardon me a moment, sir.
Did you watch Atlantis?
Yeah.
Did we just totally skip over that one where the main character was just that weak, nerdy guy who, yeah, he did solve a civilization's problems, but guess who the front runner was? Guess who did a lot of the grunt work for shit because she was stronger?
Yep.
It was Kirahua.
Not even gonna try to pronounce her name fully. Well, I mean, we see that across the board for a lot of stuff for it.
Yeah.
Well, again, like Mulan.
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch.
Mulan, who goes through that whole phase of trying to discover who she is.
Yep.
And Yang doesn't fall in love with her until the very end.
I mean, Shang.
Or Shang, sorry, yeah. Who, like, he goes through hell with her
Yep.
See
to
ya.
really have anything happen. Ramu belt. Actually, that one... If we had the spare equipment slot. But we can throw it on Goffy, maybe. Oh no. The belt gives plus 3 MP or plus 3 AP.
Oh, okay.
So it's a really solid piece of gear, but we've got a lot better on right now, it seems. So
Yeah. Suboptimal.
well, actually that'd probably be a pretty decent piece of gear to grab if you were doing like a level 1 run.
Yeah.
Now, if you were doing level 1 with unchanging armor, I pity you.
You're a monster.
You're a fool. Or if you're not touching synthesis, that's a decent one in general. Because then you'll have something that's close to a par with synthesis stuff. Without the grind time. Oh my god. I haven't done it yet, but I can only imagine how much time it takes to make a so-called perfect Sora. where you've ground out so much synthesis items that you've gotten the max amount of stats that you can.
Oh my god.
Which
That'd be like that's almost as bad as the idea of making like a perfect Fey in Xenogears.
yeah,
Though I think perfect Fey would take even longer.
I think it would too. Although you,
Although the silliness of it when you've successfully done so would be amazing.
well, and the other trick too is that in this game you can technically botch up.
Actually, we should probably save. I think we're at time.
Yeah, that's what I was actually going up to. The interesting thing is that you can actually botch up a perfect Sora because if you don't take the staff, you don't get the requisite MP, and there's no MP boosting items.
Huh.
So yeah, the only way to get that 3 extra MP is to take the rod.
And with that, I'm going to leave us on this episode. We'll see you guys back again later on.